The magic of being fully conscious and fully present is powerful, good people. But we got to slow ourselves down enough to be where our feet are, or our body kicks in to fight or flight. Some of y'all fight. Like I said, get defensive, your tone changes, you start over explaining. I wrote down, right. That's the fight mechanism. Some of y'all flight, withdrawal, you get quiet, emotional shutdown. That's the flight mechanism. But if you don't know where your feet are, you'll constantly keep running these loops. You'll constantly keep running these patterns, right? Your thoughts are constantly keep hijacking your body and taking it somewhere that your feet are not. Oh, we see, look, good people. The alarm will constantly be ringing. Danger, danger, because your thoughts are somewhere else that your feet are not. So, how do you close that gap? Like I said, by grounding yourself in reality. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique, right? You can name five things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, 1 thing that you can touch. Taste. Or just start naming things where your feet are. Hey, my kids are here. This is over there. Ground yourself in the reality of where you are, because you only can live where your feet are. So listen, your nervous system reacts first. Consciousness gives you the opportunity to decide what's next. I want you to hear that. Your nervous system is always going to react first. But when you slow yourself down and become where your feet are, consciousness is going to give you the opportunity to decide what comes next. What comes next? And listen, if you're struggling to be where your feet are, good people, if you're struggling to be present, if you're struggling to really walk in that power of consciousness, if you're struggling with the same loops, this is what my Soul Truth Power Sessions are for. Email me right now. I help you recognize those patterns, right? Regulate your body through those emotions, right? Get a new revelation, build a rhythm around that, and put it on repeat mode, right? So you can stop living where your mind are, where your mind goes, and start living where your feet are. Email me today for that Soul Truth Power Session. FL the Life Coach at gmail.com. So listen, be where your feet are. So this is your challenge this week. I'm about to wrap this up. If you got questions, drop it below. If you got statements, drop it below. This is for the community, right? Your questions might not just be for you. Your question could help somebody else in the community. If you see this replay, drop your question, drop your statement. So this last part I want to talk about, be where your feet are, good people. So what is that really saying, man? As I end this, as I close this out, this gently reminder on this Soul Truth Sunday to be where your feet are. That means if you eating, eat. If you with your kids, be with your kids, good people. If you watching something, watch it, right? Be where your feet are. If you driving to work, drive to work. Understand the scenery. Understand what you're doing. Be where your feet are. If you praying, pray, right? If you working, work, right? Be where your feet are. Stop robbing yourself of the joy of your today, right? Because you're trying to live in your future, or you're trying to live in your past. Be where your feet are. So listen, whenever your mind leaves, this is what I want you to do this week, right? Because it was a gently reminder for me last week, and now I'm taking it into this week, right?